All right, let's execute the cover for your stab binding. All right. Um, I want to readjust this so you can see what I'm doing. This is the book cloth piece that we just cut in the video before. All right. And you can see I'm putting it with the good side down. All right. And I want to show you a little trick that I do before I start this process. And that is I will go ahead and line this up, the book cloth. I will line that up and put a little piece of tape so that doesn't wiggle. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my see-through ruler and I am going to put that on the bottom here. And that is going to help me line up my spine and my cover correctly. Okay. And what I'll have to do is I'll have to take a minute here to try to get this straight. Okay. And that is going downhill, so I will adjust that. Okay, keep adjusting. Got it. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to play with that a little bit, and then you know what I'm going to do? This is a little big. I think I want more 3/8, which is right in there. Once I have this set, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to mark around it because I'm going to be putting the glue on my spine, and I want to know where I'm going to put this back when I'm putting the after I have the glue on it. Okay, and same thing with here. I'm going to go ahead and mark how far that glue will go over on my cover. All right, so do you see how I've marked that? Oh, look at that, so fantastic. Okay, I'm going to just put a little harder line right there. Now, I leave this here, correct? You understand why. Then I have my glue bucket right over here. I'm going to paint this. This paintbrush is a little bit big, but I'm going to go ahead and I am going to paint the glue on my spine here. Okay. Ooh, it's just, there's not quite enough. It's kind of dry out today, because I can see it immediately drying. Okay, now this is a really important thing. You want this little hole here to be closer to the triangular part of your template. Okay, so you're going to place that down in the pencil line that you just drew. Is that correct? La la la, that is correct. And you are going to hold that in place. Okay, does it line up nicely down here? Oh my gosh, it does. Okay, so this goes like so, right? So we're going to paint glue in this section, right? I made a little mark to delineate how far that glue would go. I'm going to flip that scrap paper over. I'm going to put some glue on the cover side. Okay, can you see how I'm doing that? I think you can. You can do this without me now. Okay, I've got my glue there. I'm going to flip it down. I'm going to place it there. I want to make sure everything's lined. It's not lined up on the top. Woohoo! Okay. Nice. That's what I want. Okay, got to make sure that's glued down. Okay. Now, I want to tell you what I do here. All right. First of all, I'm going to make sure there's no glue on that surface. Okay. And then we are going to make sure this has adhered nicely, right? So, got that going on. Okay, it's beautiful. Just in case, I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper and put it down because I don't want to screw that up. Now, I want to show you something. You see these beautiful holes that Norman has punched for us, right? Well, if we covered them, we wouldn't know where to punch the holes. We would just have to kind of feel. So what I'm going to do before I go on to my next step is I am going to take a straight pin or a tack, and I am going to punch through so I will know where those holes are on the other side. Okay. All right, and then I will check that they're there. Yep, and they're very light. So I don't know, I think I'm going to go in with my X-Acto knife and kind of make them a little bit bigger so I know, I'm sure I know where they are. All right, see where I've done that? All right, now feeling my paper just in case. I'm going to flip it over. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you are going to fold the head and the tail in on this, okay? So we are going to be using our scratch paper. You're holding this down. You will be painting the glue on the book cloth this time, okay? I'm going to move this out of the way, or actually what I could do is I could just flip it over, right? Okay, and then I'm going to roll this on down, all right? And roll it on down. And I think you remember this from class. I will use another piece of scratch paper in case there's some glue, excess glue. Okay. Let's see how that went. Oh my gosh! Can you say fabulous? Okay, so that worked really nicely. All right. So what are we going to do? We're going to do it on this side. I want to tell you something. Remember how I talked about trying to line up these sides? Okay. I want you to try to line this up as well as you can once you put the glue on this side. All right. So let's put the glue on this side. Okay. Make sure I got that. Fantastic. Okay, now what am I going to do? Now that one I'm going to throw on the floor. Okay. Fold that over, but I do want another piece, right? You remember this. Okay, I'm going to try to make it match a little bit better. Folding, folding, singing my song. Sing. Darn it, did you see that mistake? I think I was too into my song. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's better. It's totally better now. Okay. Now, do you see how I am actually trying to crease in where the fold on the spine will be? Right? Do you see? So I'm creasing that in. I really do need my folding bone. I'm going to have to leave you for a minute to go get my bone. Okay, got my bone ready for action. All right, so on this side, I'm going to gently make a channel where that crease will be. Check it out. Do you see that? Isn't that beautiful? I know, it's good. Okay, so this is a little bit off, but you know what? Right now, I'm not going to cry. I'm just going to go ahead. Okay, so we're painting this side. Do-do-do. I am going to sing. I cannot tell a lie. I'm going to sing. I'm really excited. Okay. I'm going to fold this over. All right. I'm going to take this extra one. I'm going to use it to pull this down and into place. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you something that doesn't make me happy, all right? I'm going to show you that that's not lining up. Don't tell the book arts police, okay? But we're going to go ahead because we're going to get this sucker done, okay? Okay, if there's a little excess glue, I'm going to pull that off. And remember, this is the book cloth that is more glue impregnated. It's got a little more gusto to it, so the glue doesn't show up as much. Get a little on it. With that old stuff, it really shows up. Okay, that is a beautiful cover. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to get our decorative paper. Ooh, and my decorative paper isn't quite big enough. So I guess I'm going to have to stop my video here and go find some decorative paper that is large enough to cover that. Okay, bye.